Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm going to be offering my brief commentary right after this quick clip. Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. According to some reports and videos, a member of QUANDO RONDO's team or camp, his producer, his vehicle has been shot up. And they are speculating that it is from someone in King Von's camp. Of course, we all know King Von was murdered. And my heart goes out to the family, the friends, the associates of brother King Von and Mo3 and these young artists who are being slain, these young artists whose family and fans and associates and contemporaries have been affected. These young artists who fathers and grandparents and aunties and uncles and mothers are crying tears. And brothers and sisters, we are living in a very serious time where hip-hop, the expression, the art that gave life to our communities, the power of it has now reached over and embedded and implanted itself beyond racial and ethical backgrounds. So we have millions of youth around the world listening to our young brothers. And our young brothers, a lot of them come up out of the struggle, seeking a better way, seeking a better life for themselves, as who doesn't desire the finer things in life? But, you know, just like the streets is a trap and our young brothers and sisters have been made pawns in the hands of a vicious, wicked enemy who is moving the pieces on the chessboard. Likewise, whenever they allow you or whenever they choose you, let me say that, or select you and glorify the trap life and the street life by design, and they put you up in front of millions of people to glorify it and pay you a handsome amount of money or capital as a result, then it's absolutely by design. But see, hip-hop has become so powerful, and these young brothers like QUANDO RONDO and King Von and our brother out of Dallas who recently lost his life, Mo3. And as I mentioned, they have galvanized the minds of even young white people. So this is bigger than just rap, brothers and sisters. You have a lot of powerful executives. As I heard the Honorable Minister FARRAKHAN say, you have white people who are billionaires and millionaires who have establishments and institutions that they want to hand down to their young people. But a lot of their young people are not as entrenched in the notion, in the ideology, in the philosophy of white supremacy, because hip hop, our young brothers have reached over those lines and have grabbed a lot of the minds of their children. They walk in their rooms, they see who's on the posters, they ask them, what are they listening to? What are you dancing to? And they can see our culture has infiltrated that white supremacist ideology. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, I heard him say, it's God fashioning their hearts and minds for the rise of our people. God said he would take the bottom rail. What would he do with it? He would bring it to the top. The least, the last, the stone that the builders rejected. Our God would make that into the corner of the kingdom of God. Well, when you go into the inner cities or the ghettos of America, who do you see on the bottom? You primarily see black and brown people. You do have poor whites in certain segments all across of America as well. But brothers and sisters, we have to be careful. Because as I said, it's a lot of wealthy people who are angry. They already invested in the private prisons, right? Those are on the stock markets. And every time our youth go to jail, they get more wealthier and wealthier while making us a legal slave again. But not only that, their plan is the wholesale slaughter of our youth. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan talked about the militarization of the inner cities. I'm going to play a clip.
And what you don't realize is Chicago has been set up now to be the center of what you're just witnessing in Missouri. Now hear me, because I'm finished. So every day there's some killing. Senator Kirk, Senator Durbin. We're going to raise millions of dollars from Congress because we got to go to Chicago and we're going to arrest 18,000 gangster disciples. They already got the prisons and the concentration camps ready. Listen to me. The former police chief in Chicago that was an FBI officer, Jody Weiss, he and the black officers came to have lunch with me at the National House. And the black officers were talking to me about good community police relations. And it sounded real good, and certainly as a man that wants to see our people safe, I said, that sounds good. But then I said, this train is running on 2 tracks. But the other track you didn't say nothing about. Now I want to talk about that track. I said, Mr. Weiss, I read that you ordered 17,000 automatic rifles with hollow point bullets, armor-piercing bullets for your police. Did I make a mistake? Did I read something incorrectly? No. I said, well, tell me, what are you expecting? that you would arm your police like that. And I said, you know, Superintendent or Chief, I said, I also read that most of the police departments in the major cities are being trained by Blackwater, which is a mercenary group that they use in Iraq, and they're training police. Did you hear me? Now all the police forces are being given weapons that are only used in military theaters of war. So when you see the police armed like they are, that's not to serve and protect. That is to kill. Now, I don't know whether you have that picture upstairs of the group that the military force that came against the people in Missouri. Could you show it? When I saw that come up, I looked in the faces of those police, and you could see the hate in their eyes. And one of them was standing there saying, "Bring it on." They have a desire to kill us wholesale. Now, Chicago is going to be the epicenter of what they're about to do. You know why? Because I'm here. Reverend Jackson is here. Black consciousness is here. They really want to kill Farrakhan. But I'm saying this to the government, you know, I'm not running from you. I'm here to die. But what will happen to you? See, I'm not no Rudy Poop fella that's just out here running his mouth. I'm backed by a power that can destroy you in the twinkling of an eye. Now, I read this morning that the FBI is planning to come into Chicago. Or they're already here. But they're increasing their numbers, working with the police, tactical forces, and they want to work in the hood with gangs. Well, what is it all about? See? Now look at the money that's being given to rappers to continue the drill kind of rap. This is the hardest core rap that there is. It's killing, 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 drugs, guns, hoes, disrespect of our women. And because they give you money and contracts that will allow you to put gold in your teeth and bling bling around your neck, and then you can come back in the hood riding expensive cars. But your brothers and sisters are dying on your words. And you are aiding in the conspiracy to exterminate the black male. Now I will tell you what I want you to do. You got to know that at the highest levels of government, they've plotted our demise. And to come into Chicago with heavy armament to make Chicago the example of slaughter. And perhaps during that time, you know, maybe go after arrest FARRAKHAN and the Muslims and shut this thing down. Because we're the only man standing now. They've compromised everybody else. But I want to tell you, we're not going to run from this. Because if you plan the slaughter of black people in America, starting with a slaughter in Chicago, let me tell you what you can expect. Now, I see that you know that I've been telling you about this weather. And Allah answers real quick. But it's getting worse now. Because you're getting worse in your plans. There's a movie out called Into the Storm. You ought to check it out. Because one of the things they said, well, one of these powerful tornadoes has not hit Chicago or LA. Well, let me tell you, baby, it's on the way. And if you, my brothers, don't change, don't stop the killing of each other, then the wrath of God will descend and blood will be seen in the gutters of Chicago. But it'll be your blood, our blood, but then God will answer swiftly. You are the people of God, but you're acting like agents of the devil. And that.
So as you can see from that clip, this is very serious, brothers and sisters, and we have to learn how to love one another, because each one of us are valuable beyond measure. Every time we see each other, we're looking at a piece of God. We're looking at an expression of God, because each of us are the handiwork of God. Let us all honor and cherish each other. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm signing off. Peace.